Hi, this is Roger, thanks for dropping by. We're out in the field and it looks like it's wet. We have the appropriate wellies on and I've come to have a look at some potential Yamadori. Firstly, to see that they're still here and still alive, and whether I really want them or not, because I'm not prepared to take stuff that's only like half worth it, if you see what I mean. So we'll go and have a look. I've got to find them first. We have looked at them before. In fact, I'll put an info card up now that takes us back to when I came out here in the summer and had a look round, so you can have a look at it in the sunshine rather than me wading through the mud, which it looks like I'm going to have to do. Okay, I'll shut down until I get somewhere near where I'm supposed to be, if I can remember where the hell it is. One of the well, there was a marker. I need to look at some oak trees, and basically they were between the two largest silver birch, and I suspect that's one of them straight in front, so we'll go and have a look. Well, that's one English oak, obviously, and you can see quite a nice curve to the trunk, and the trunk does appear to get wider as it heads down. It's a fair old few branches, because this had leaves on last time we came here, so I couldn't really see what was going on, but it'd be a good place to take the top of the tree out and still have an apex that's actually vertical. This bit's a bit straight, but well, that was one. I'm blowed if I can see the other one yet, but I'll keep looking. We could do something with that. We shall see. I'm not sure whether that's the other one we looked at, but I'm not going to proceed with that one anyway. I mean, the trunk is almost dead straight and very little taper on it, so we won't bother with that one. Now, the next place I want to get to is the other side of that, and when we came here last time, that wasn't there. Now we've got a lake. I'm assuming there's a way round. I need to get to where the land starts to rise up. This could take some time. I'm not going paddling, not in this environment, because there's deep pits in places where the water only looks 6 inches deep and you go up to your waist. So you need to go careful where you're walking. It sinks very easily. So we'll go and see if we can find the other two. Well, this is one of the Scots Pines I've got my eye on. It's a twin trunk. There is actually an amount of trunk below the fork, but I still think it could work. And there's a lot of dead bits on the lower part of the tree. The larger ones of those could become gins. And then we've got a tall trunk and a not so tall trunk that have got quite a few branches on, so there would be material to work with as a twin trunk Scots pine, and plenty of branches near the top to do a chunk drop my mouth, more coffee, a trunk chop, and still have branches to form a new leader to get a more compact apex. There's that one, and then right behind it is the potential for a literati. Potential, as I said, it's the lower part of the trunk has got some interest. There's not a huge amount of taper on it. The wind's getting up and the sun's gone in, it's cold as well. And there are some branches to select a suitable one or two to do something with. That's the first time I've ever been here when there's other people around. Never mind. They're not in this bit, it's too wet. There's a path runs along the fence there, which is raised, so it's dry. They're just taking the dog for a walk. Yeah, so that's a potential to have a go at a literati. We've got some shape to the trunk in places. It's not horribly twisted or anything. but I'm just looking at, you know, some curved lines up to 1 or 2 branches that are trained to droop down alongside. I mean, probably a third of the tree would come off. So there we go. That's the 2 I've got in mind, plus the oak. There's another tree out here, but I'm blowed if I can remember where it was. There's a wealth of material out here, quite honestly. Some better than others, but yeah, it's the poor quality soil. The Scots Pines up on the rise there, the seeds blow down here and germinate and then do not grow well at all, because this is highly acidic, and as you can see, floods. I mean, there's lots of the trees there are actually standing in water, so those roots are drowning. So depending on how long that water stays there depends on how long they live, or if they live at all. There's lots of dead stalks sticking up where, you know, that were once trees. It's a strange environment, this one, but anyway, those are the ones I've got in mind that I may or may not come back for. But if I am going to come back for the conifers, I need to get on with it. Buds are pushing, and there's plenty of greenery on this one, so even if it doesn't come out with very good roots, it's got enough leaf cover to feed itself for a while. Basically, you know, it's the old principle: the top grows, pushes energy back down into the roots to get a root system to support the top growth, and up and down it goes. It's the same with this one. The lower branches aren't up to much, but the top's got vigour, so there will be something to, you know, draw the sap and photosynthesize and feed the tree. Anyway, food for thought. As I said, with the sun gone in and that easterly breeze, it's starting to get a bit chilly, and I need to get back before the school traffic starts, otherwise I just get hooked up in that. So we'll leave it at that for now, and see you next time.